Better Call Saul, Jimmy tricks the court. Richie, have you seen this scene?
Season 5, episode 4, I have.
Yeah, Saul Goodman, notorious attorney on TV. As a lawyer, I'm sure
Better Call Saul.
Yeah, I'm sure all your friends and family say, "Hey, is that real, or is this what you've experienced?" And I get that all the time. For someone who's been in court a lot, you're in court a lot currently. In this scene specifically,
The courtroom scene when he's cross-examining the witness on the stand.
Saul Goodman has a fake client sitting next to him. He's a bearded guy, and he's cross-examining a witness, and his client's a bearded guy sitting all the way in the back with all the, everybody else that's in the courtroom. And he makes the witness testify that is the defendant. He says, yes, that's the guy that stole my money.
There's no doubt about it.
There's no doubt about it.
Are you sure that's the person? There's no doubt in your mind. Take your time.
I don't need time, that's him.
Now, would you be surprised to learn, Mr. Harkness, that the person you just pointed to is not the defendant?
What?
My client is in the back of the courtroom. Mr. Seki, would you please stand up?
Objection.
Now, the person you ID'd is named Hollis Early. He's a bartender down in Berlin.
The scene is obviously Saul Goodman stands up, he thinks he wins the case. The judge is furious. She bangs the gavel. She says,
the jury is in disbelief.
Yeah, the court adjourned. Well, we'll have jury instructions about what's going on.
You didn't recognize him either, Your Honor.
Serious ramifications if you're an attorney. Obviously, you can never misrepresent who your client is to the court. I can't go up to the judge and sit down at my front desk and put a non-client there unless the court is aware of who that person is. Definitely ethical violations, disciplinary action.
Well, because when you appear before any court, you have to give your appearance on the record. So you're stating your name, you're stating the firm you're associated with, and who your client is. And then typically, after the attorneys put on their appearance, they swear in the clients. Yeah. And the clients stand up under oath. This is my name. They swear to tell the truth. Yes, I do. Boom. So obviously that scene didn't show that because that would have never happened in the regular courtroom. That's why it's called entertainment in Hollywood, because it is exciting. It is quite comical.
I tell you what, it's a good bait and switch, right? He obviously is going to win in the TV show, but
you only could see that happening.
Probably loses his license. His license.
Oh
right
yeah, there would be ethical consequences there for sure. I mean, the only thing that they could see that happening would be if there was like an exact twin, and then maybe you have that. But again, they're still under oath, and
No. Just because you're swapping a twin with a twin, you sound like Saul, buddy.
No,
all right.
no.
Just because you're swapping a twin with a twin, you stand up in court. You say, I, Joshua Cittadino, Sanvenero and Cittadino, 228 Maple Avenue. You always give your address. Here on behalf of plaintiff. Here on behalf of defendant. Then stand up, client. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? I do. Good. I don't know. They don't do the hand on the Bible anymore.
They do.
Hand to God sometimes, whatever the case is. You swear and you affirm to tell the truth. This situation, clear bait and switch with one bearded man for another. And, again, he's showing that the witness can't visibly identify who the defendant is in this criminal
showing
action.
that the witness's credibility is called into question, because if he's so sure, he's guaranteed. Why didn't he point out that guy in the room?
But the reality of it is that there's probably a lineup that the guy picked him out one time. Usually they have 4 or 5 similar looking people, and the witness will testify, yes, this is the person who robbed me, or this is the person who committed the crime. But again, to be duped, as a witness and to sit 15, 20 feet and say, yes, that's the guy, I think Saul Goodman's in for a serious situation with the ethics committee, whatever state he's practicing in. Definitely don't recommend this to any attorneys out there.
Cliffhanger. If you haven't watched the show, you know how it ends. I'm not going to ruin it.
I don't know. How does it end? You know?
I know. I watched it.
Does he get the guy off?
He becomes president of the United States after he's done.
Who?
Saul Goodman.
No. Yeah, after these ethical violations, you get disbarred and you lie to the court and the judge and or the magistrate.
All the Breaking Bad fans that watched it, he becomes president of the United States.
No
he takes
way.
over the world. He moves to Mars. That's how it ends.
Yeah. All right. Well, reality TV is just that. Sitcoms are just that. Between Suits, Better Call Saul, any legal TV, typically there's inconsistencies with how you actually practice law. Never lie to the judge.
No,
always abide by ethics. Do everything you can to be as ethical
as an attorney,
and moral as possible.
You're an officer of the court, so you're bound to the rules and obligations. If you're going to put yourself in a spot, then
the rules of conduct are very strictly adhered to. And by the way, if you're ever in court and you get caught lying to a judge, beware.
Yeah,
Beware. You are going to
100%.
get chewed out, your head ripped off. You probably get thrown off the case. You're definitely going to put your client in a terrible position as well. Who knows if you can even win a case after some kind of misconduct like that. So, be wary out there. Give us a call, like, comment, subscribe, and let us know about what your favorite legal scene is. Let us see if we can pick out if this is real, this is factual, and we'll critique it.
And I also want to hear from you guys. Which show do you like better? Do you like Breaking Bad or do you like Better Call Saul? I know they're two different.
Lawyer,
do you like the
meth dealer, a little bit different,
Depends on the lawyer.
Yeah.
Sometimes may not be that much different.
What's this saying? A legal con man who's got a law degree is almost as dangerous as a guy cooking meth. And that's what we just heard.
Here at Sanvenero and Cittadino, we don't have any slippin' jimmies that are employed by us. We're here to protect you. We have a staff of wonderful attorneys and wonderful paralegals that are here to assist every need that you may have. So again, watch out for slippin' jimmies and Better Call Saul.